Schroyer is here with us. You're bringing us a tool. Let me see this. This is from 1900. So this is 1913, is that right? This tool right here is from 1913. Your mom found this at a garage sale, is that right, in the 1970s? And what in the world did she think this thing was?
Well, that's a good question. She brought it home and figured it out. And we have a half acre, and that was one of her favorite hobbies, was to just go around and pull weeds.
No,
yes.
She should have come to my house. My dad made all of us kids out there pulling weeds.
Please come over here.
And the pulling of the weeds was bending over, you know, hurting our backs, doing, you know,
with a screwdriver,
with our hands, whatever, you know.
On your knees.
This is Grampa's, called the Grampa's weeder, and it's not only a weeder, but it's an aerating gardening tool. This is $18.98. We sold out of this last season. It's back in stock, but I shouldn't say right now. It'll be shipped to you on February the 2nd. But also the price is gone though at the end of the day. So this is an awesome time to pick up this guy. M49692 is your item number. So did you make any changes from the 1900 version to the
only thing we've done
2000 tour?
The handle is a little bit longer, and a little thicker, and we've made it of bamboo.
Okay.
So that it's a little more earth friendly.
Right, I was going to say the renewable bamboo.
Yeah.
Okay, so how in the world does this work?
It is just an old-fashioned lever, and all you do is put it over the center of the weed.
All right.
And you push it down with your foot.
All right.
Take your foot off.
Take my foot off.
Lean, and that's it. And
that's it.
Pinches right around the root and pulls it all out of the ground.
Get out of town.
That's it. No bending, no kneeling, nothing.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's it. Now, do I get it out? I just pull the thing out?
I'll just pull it out. There you go.
Where's Roxanne's
gardening is a messy
coconut broom when I need it. What a great thing. My dad would absolutely love this. My dad is in his 80s, and he still refuses to have any help on it. They have a big yard in Indiana, and so he refuses to get any help. So he's out there all the time picking weeds, doing his gardening, doing all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And I don't care whether you're 88 or you're 80s. It doesn't matter who needs to be bending over, right, Kathy?
Right. It doesn't. There's no need to. There's just because it works just as well. You just center it, you push it in, and you just lean. And when you lean it, it just pinches around that root and pulls it all out of the ground. I'll actually show you on this bath mat because this will let you see what's happening underneath the ground.
Okay, let's see that.
Because it's kind of hard to see. So if you're down here, and when it leans, see it pinches around that root.
That's what's happening.
And it pulls it out of the ground. It's just an old-fashioned lever.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. And that's all it takes.
Look at that. What a great price on this at $18.98. Sold out, of course, last season. It's you'll be getting this shipping out February the 2nd. But this is what's happening.
There's the animation. There it is. It just leans, pinches around that root, pulls it right out of the ground.
Well, now maybe I would have liked weeding a whole lot better if I would have had Grampa's weeder.
The kids fight over who gets to do the weeding. You have the shovel, you have the rake, and then you have this, and this is the one that they want.
Yeah.
Because this takes the least amount of effort.
It's awesome. So we're going to do some more. Got to get some more weeding done here. But if you want this and you want to have a 3 Easy Pay, use your QVC credit card. You folks already know that you can get Easy Pay on anything, 3 Easy Pay on anything that we offer on QVC, except for gift cards. But those of you who haven't signed up for a Q card yet, do it. You'll get a $10 credit coming up down the road sometime. But let's do some more weeding.
There you go. So just center it over the weed.
Okay.
Push it into the ground. And all you have to do is lean.
All you do is leaning.
It'll do thistles, anything with a big taproot.
Okay.
Because that's its bread and butter.
All right, so here we go. I'm going to put it over my weed.
Yep.
I'm going to push it in.
Take your foot off.
Yeah, and then I go like
that's
this.
It.
And there it is.
Magic.
All right, show us what's happening again on that bath mat, because I think that's really where it's fun to watch.
Yeah, it is. So you're going to lean it, and you can see what's happening underneath that ground is when you lean that tool, it pinches around the root, and it brings it right out of the ground.
Did she ever find out who invented this?
It was actually invented in Seattle in 1913 in King County. So it's a Northwest
invention.
Yeah.
Isn't that neat?
Isn't it great? And I just loved old-fashioned technology. It was so simple, and it worked.
Yeah. And that's the thing, and what's also fascinating about this is the fact that it doesn't need any changes. I mean, yes, you're using the renewable energy source or the renewable wood with the bamboo now, which is awesome.
Exactly.
But
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right? And
it
how many things do we have that is still like that in our world today? Everything gets improved upon, improved upon, improved upon.
Yeah.
This is a weeder. You're not right. This is what we had to do
not
things.
That complicated.
Right? When we were kids, it was this. Putting it in the bucket, or down, like crouching down, and you still had to get back up.
Yeah.
This is very easy. All you're doing is going down, pushing it in, bending it over, pulling it up. There you go.
And a lot of people don't want to use chemicals. They've got children, they have pets, and so this is a great alternative to using chemicals.
Awesome. It's $18.98, and look at that.
There it is.
Thousands sold already. That's as easy as it is.
It's so easy, yeah. It's just an old-fashioned lever.
So if you've got those dandelions coming up in your yard during the springtime, you're like, oh, I don't like those things.
I know.
Get
Anything
them out
with the
with
taproot.
this.
Yeah, the dandelions, the thistles. There's all the names of weeds are different throughout the country, and I get emails from people all the time saying, "We'll work on this, this type of plant or this type of weed," and that's really the basic part. Is if it has a taproot, it'll work.
It'll work. Okay, so again, all you're doing, this is why we don't have a whole bunch of bells and whistles, because it's super simple, right? This is just, it's just this, right? You put it over your big weed, right? You push it down with your foot, and then you're going to bend it in the way of where that lever is, and there's your weed. It came up, and you pull it out, and you put it in your bucket. Did you see that I bent down? Did you see any bending going on?
I did not see any
I
bending.
didn't think so. And then I'm going to go like this, and I still didn't bend down.
No.
Shoo, I didn't think I broke a sweat. You're going to do what for us?
Later in the season, I'll wear white pants, and it'll be like you can actually weed in white pants.
You can weed in white pants. So all it is, there it is. Amazing.
Press and lean. Magic. So simple, just 3 steps, just center, press, and lean. And that's and the tool does the work for you.
I want to ask Lillian from Pennsylvania why she got this. Hi, Lillian. Welcome into QVC. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Tell Kathy and I, why did you get this? Like, what do you got going on in your yard that you need this?
A lot of weeds.
Oh. Okay, very good. It's just like super simple, or what?
More weeds than flowers, it seems like. But I love this. I have a bad back, and this is a God saver. I can't wait for spring and have all the weeds come back.
Oh no! You might be the first person that I've heard say that.
Come on, weeds! I've got you tackled.
I want the weeds to come.
That's hilarious. Well, Lillian, you're going to have to let us know how you like this when those weeds start popping up.
Will do, of course.
You'll be like the weed ninja. You'll be like the weed ninja. You'll be out there like, you weed, come on up, I will get you with my Grampa's weeder. Whoosh, whoosh.
Yeah. Well, I'd rather have the weeds right now than the weather that's going to happen with the sleet and the rain.
Girl, I know that. I'm right with you.
This is a lot easier to deal with.
For sure.
But thank God for yard sales. Is that where her mother found it, at a yard sale?
It is. I was just a little kid, and my mom loved to go to garage sales, and so she went, and this was her treasure.
That's fabulous. I'm going to have to start going to yard sales.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah,
but would you even know what this was, though, Lillian? I mean, you'd go like, well, this was the one, I don't know if you can see it yet, but this is the one that she found, right?
Yeah.
So, and you're like, I wouldn't even know what it was, so I think I probably would have passed it by, but my goodness, I'm glad your mom picked it up.
It is a unique looking tool.
Yeah.
I would never have known what that was either.
I know, you have to do some research, so that's pretty cool.
I would have had to put it in one of those books that you see, what is it?
Right.
What is it worth?
Exactly. Well, Lillian, thank you so much for your phone call, and may you have tons of weeds.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Take care.
Bye.
It's been nice talking to you.
You too.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. So close to 2,000 now gone on one of our top finds. Show us again down here, like what's happening with that.
So underneath the ground, you can see when you lean the tool.
Wait, go back and do that again for me. Sorry.
It pinches around the root and pulls it right out of the ground. So this is what's happening underneath, and it's just a lever. And so when you lean towards that foot pad, those forks pinch together and they pinch around the root.
Look at that.
And they just pull it out. It's just so
It's
simple,
easy.
old-fashioned 1913 technology.
So this is $18.98. It's a weeding and aerating gardening tool. The price will be gone at the end of the day. It sold out last season. It will ship to you February the 2nd. But you won't pay for it until, of course, it ships. You can get 3 easy payments on it if you use your QVC credit card. Remember, you can always sign up for one if you want. But M496692 is your item number, and it's the easiest thing in the world to pick these weeds with these roots that we have a hard time, getting to.
Yeah, you don't want to bend over. You don't want to be on your knees.
Right? Is this? That's not what it is.
And you don't want to use chemicals. Chemicals are a big thing now. People just don't want to do that. But you just center, you press, and just lean. Literally that simple. And out it comes.
And you might be able to get your kids out and actually weed. We had to anyway. That's just the way it goes.
It's a good goal.
My dad used to say, "Why do you need to go running when I've got weeding for you?"
I got things to do.
That's right. So you just push it down with your foot, bend it over, and grab that weed. It's Grampa's weeder. You just push. What is it? Push, lean, and pull, and that's all you're done.
Center,
and you're
press,
done.
and lean.
That's it.
Done.
I love it. Kathy, thank you so much for bringing it to us. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
M49692 is your item number there. All right. So, oh my gosh, what a fun show that it's been so far. We have 2 more items coming up before the big cottage farms.